come up.
This week, we're sharing some of your best Jordan Challenge moments.
Flying high, Jordan levitates. Here's Jordan. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Allie, it's all yours.
The Mavericks last season traded away.
Thanks, Allie. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams out there with Kevin Durant. Then Durant, and it's Champ in at the 2. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt, and it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hardaway. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Champ, defended by Hardaway. That one drops for him.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Nice D from Durant. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Here's Bullock. Doncic outside, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Morant, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Pass to Champ. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one. Undrafted coming out of college in 2016, Dorian Finney-Smith had to earn his place in the league. And DFS did so primarily with his defense initially. Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
And he's going for the lob.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
For Finney-Smith, he's a classic 3-and-D player, Clark. Those guys are in high demand right now.
They sure are, B.A. And what a story for Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, I remember watching him in Florida. Thought he had a chance to be an NBA player, but he just signed a 4-year, $52 million.
Oh,
man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Dallas calls timeout. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Doncic outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Morant. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Oh, it's stolen. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Morant with the slam!
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And then Morant with the dunk!
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Hook loose. And then Morant with the dunk!
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McGee passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Walker for 3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Pass to Champ. There's the 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
And so it's Memphis ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Kevin Durant, also Steven Adams out there, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
Well, you know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Champ. And again, hits the Grizzlies from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The shot. Hardaway, no good. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Outside Hardaway. Ja Morant grabs a miss. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Dallas calls time here. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Shot from the inbound.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
2 points. That one goes.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Back to Walker. Lets it go from 11. Dallas again missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity. Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
And he drops the first. Mavs the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Back to Doncic. Outside, Green. Knocks it loose. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And here's Morant outside. And the three-pointer goes.
For 3.
Morant's got 27 points.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
And Durant with the big finish.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Champ. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Shot is up. And it's Memphis with another.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Green, the pass to Doncic. Nails the wide-open jumper.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Memphis calls timeout.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
You know what time it is, Mavs fans. Here comes
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
That was your junior D-Town crew.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's the Cobra. Nails it from 3.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. They're focused. And execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Powell's shot is off. Memphis has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway.
Here's Doncic. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Dallas ball.
Out to Powell with 4 on the clock. The shot comes out. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. Here's the Cobra. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Memphis making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 27 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring line you expect. The guys are in total sync, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's striking.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. And it's Bullock in at the 3. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 9.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward. That's an example of a guy who has really figured out his game. Wood imposing his will at the rim.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Champ, guarded by Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's the Cobra. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Dallas shooting a low 30% from the floor. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Here's the Cobra, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Baller. Left side Durant. Here's the Cobra. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Finney-Smith with it. Walker for 3. And no good.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Here's Champ. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Hardaway, a good look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Here's the Cobra. Drills it from deep. Give him 20.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Walker. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Wood finds Walker. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
McGee, he's checked in for Bullock. A nice shot by Baller.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Hardaway. Knocked loose.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. One second left. A nice shot by Baller. He's got 13.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
We're not talking to each other, offensively or defensively. Let's talk.
And Jason Kidd citing one of the things that can happen over the course of an evening, a breakdown in communication.
The problem is, even in a league of superstars, this is ultimately a team game. You have to work together to succeed.
Number 15. 3 points.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. We've got Steven Adams, and it's Champ in at the 2. Pass to McGee. He can't get it to go, and it's Memphis the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. From the baseline, and there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Fades and shoots, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Green. Here's Hardy. Outside, Green. Here's Ntilikina. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Excellent handles by Ntilikina. I would say they're late day handles, not quite rush hour, but good at maneuvering when he needs to.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
From deep 3-point range, Memphis the rebound. Adams finds Durant. Here's Baller. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
They keep attacking from the 3-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Bertans is checked in. Powell outside. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Ntilikina. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Here's the Cobra. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
You know, in the first half, they went inside a bunch more. Since the break, though, they've extended this offense.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in, and you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Green. And down it goes. 2 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to the Cobra.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. And he's got 28 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course, Grant.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Grizzlies.
Number 14.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Champ.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Offensive board. Kleba uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Champ, good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Hardy. Launches it. Adams grabs the miss. And here are the Grizzlies now. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Right side Durant. Here's Baller. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. On target from range.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA. No matter what, they got it done.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this was all I expected, man. I'm glad that, you know, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Well, guys, that's the best of the highlights. Let's see our score. Luka, 2 points with Odom at 2 points. 30 points. Tomra go crazy. Damn. Crazy layup. Still dunking a poster right. Oh, this is how you can make a jump shot. The jump shot, man. Oh, got himself leading. Got himself third around. Damn. What a jump shot. Bang! Oh, 1, 2. Damn. In the video, bro. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.